Well, look, I'm only in for 45 minutes, all right? So I want you to get excited for that time, and then I'll hand over, and away we go. Gary Lyons here, the superstar. Man who's, quite honestly, Purple, he's just dominating. The back page of The Age is all about the one thing. Classified, Mick Malthouse turns up on that, doesn't go anywhere else. Couldn't be any more on fire if he actually lit fire to himself. Spud's in, and Spud's been texting, so he's got something he wants to get off his chest. I'm not sure what it is. But anyway, we'll get to that in a moment. Purple's in electric form, was at Hutchie's joint last night. Made the very wise decision to leave on time.
Let me start on Easter Saturday, because this is what... you get some time off in the summer, Spud, and that's when you should be getting your socialising out of your system, because once the season starts, it starts. So I roll in here.
That's right.
I roll in here today. On Easter Saturday, and you and I, over the stats, feverishly preparing, we're writing notes.
Richmond, Brisbane.
Warrior turns up reeking like a red wine
Come on,
vat.
Purple. You're better than that.
And dusty as all hell.
That's not true.
Then the chairman wanders in with a bloodshot-eyed look about him that suggests that I don't know how he prepared for today. And I turned to the producer to get our list of, what we should be doing today, and run our 28 topics past him. No, he turns up at 2 minutes to 12.
2 minutes to 12.
So I put it to you that some aren't really rowing their side of the boat.
Well, they're here. That's
only,
about it.
Only.
That's about it. He's like a carcass.
Look
at him.
Look
just
at Warrior.
A little
This
skinny
is
bag
actually,
of pasta sitting there.
I'm actually very good today.
Skinny bag of pasta. Flying back from Brisbane for a start. How'd you go on the flight back?
Oh, it's good, me and Chief. What
was he doing, Chief?
So Snorkel gets up and leaves at 6 with old Pencil Neck. He gets up and
Yep.
leaves as well, because he can't sleep past 4 o'clock, dude, because he's a breakfast
Breakfast
radio operator, so he's gone. So I wandered down at 9. I'm thinking, well, I'll grab Jim. Me and Jim will grab a coffee, and then
read the paper.
Old Chief will just sort of follow us in 20 metres behind. Gone. No, sorry, Jim not on the flight.
No, I'm not on that flight.
Me and Chief together.
That's it.
At the breakfast table, and then in the car, and on the plane.
I walked down and I looked at him and he went, sat in the car to, 20-minute trip to the airport, not a
Nothing.
No. Got out,
Qantas Club.
and he went, woof! I thought, hello, Chief. Chief's up now. He says, left your phone in the cab. I said, thank you, Chief. That was it.
Didn't get it for you.
That was it. I got my phone. He went to the Qantas Club. He grabbed to quote the Great Force, grabbed a bowl full of nuts and berries. He did. I'm telling you, he did. And then, we went our separate ways, and that was the end of it.
He was in good form the night before, though, after the game, wasn't he?
He was in
He was
rare
telling some one particularly interesting story.
Nah, he's good company.
Led into that one by the Duke,
Yeah.
who's still fascinated by that outcome. But, Gary,
Steve-o.
it's interesting, this one, because you and I have travelled for a long time together, and let me tell you how they work, Purple. You get onto the plane, and I hope that I'm sitting at, be honest, it's normally 2A and 2C.
If I'm first at valet, I ask the man who's next to me.
Yeah.
If he says him, I say, can you swap?
Yeah, and Purple. What happens then is I swap again to make sure I'm next to him. And at that point, we sit on, and Gary goes, don't talk to me, Jim. Don't say any words.
I don't need
Don't say any words, he says.
I don't need to say that anymore.
Don't say any
I
words.
put the headset on, Warrior, and then we just check up afterwards.
I make sure I'm loaded up with topics. I keep bringing them up just to see if they fly. Don't say any words, Jim. That's all I get.